scarce, or if you get it very high, it shouldn't be. There must be goodwill towards mankind and goodwill for all who care for the citizens. Sports Salsa. And here we have him finally. Of course, since last week when he gave us a teaser, he is now here fully, and looking at him carrying the hammer like someone ready to nail everything that is ugly on the tree so that they don't really get to resurrect. Davidson Owumi, fondly called Okada in his playing days. Bonjour.
Bonjour, Michelle.
So these days, if I'm wearing a jersey and my name is not properly spelled, you hammer me, and not just ordinary hammer. 1 million.
I think there is under the club licensing rules, there are a lot of things. It takes care of the whole lot of these things, and we expect that the clubs should be able to go through what they have signed for, and adhere strictly, to what they have signed for.
Yeah.
If there's going to be any tune of professionalism in the Nigerian football, today everybody is scattering for the foreign football, this, but it took some time for people to build up the system. Okay? So what we are trying to do is not meant to serve, we are not blacksmiths men that will be hammering people, hammering things like that. Yeah, but the truth is that we need to refine people into the set standard that is acceptable for professionalism. That is all.
That is really good to hear. And many people are asking, why should Rivers United postpone their midweek game? Wouldn't it have served them well to play that game and sharpen themselves for the game against Club Africain on Sunday? This is the second time they are doing something. Many people believe that they should think hard. If they are requested for their league game to be played in Uyo, that would have even been better. So they get used to the pitch and play their game against Club Africain. Or are they say injury scare, and I don't understand it.
Michel, we are all in the system, and right now the league, Rivers United, is the only team that is left in the continent, and you tend to treat them with some care, because we try to fix some of these games, but when they think otherwise, we need to do everything to make sure that they go far in the competition. If it means bending down on our rules to encourage them to do their best so that there won't be any kind of excuse, okay, from our own side. So we have allowed them the opportunity to choose when they want to play their games, at least within these 3 weeks. Ordinarily, one would have thought that taking some of the matches in the midweek will give the players more flexibility, you understand, and more match training. But if they feel that no, they want to take it, they want to concentrate 100%, said okay, let's be very Nigerian, let's be very patriotic, and give it to them. But I hope that after this Saturday's game, they should be able to take the midweek game.
Okay, that is good. For me, it's a matter of choice, and it depends on what their thinking is. Many people are not happy with their performance in Kumasi. Even from their own officials, they were not excited. A team collapsing after 34 minutes does not really give good hope, yes, that they can go far. But let's see what they will do against Club Africain. I know that you are fully backing them, and even the NFF have sent a coach to support them, isn't it?
Yeah. We all hands have to be on deck, you understand, to make sure that Rivers succeed. So whatever it takes, we'll all do, you understand, to make sure that they succeed. And given the game in Kumasi, one of at times the best us may stumble. Let's hope that after a very comprehensive win at home, let's hope that they will revive it this weekend. So we need to go out there and give them the full support that they need.
Today there are some explosive games. Sunshine Stars against Shooting Stars in
yes.
Akure. And then in Jos, there is another tempting one.
Rivers, yes.
No, Plateau United Rangers.
Rangers, yes.
your former club.
Yeah. In Kano Pillars Remo.
Kano Pillars Remo.
Yes.
So, what are your expectations of this game? And which one is there anyone live on start times?
Start time. I think they are taking one game today. That is Sunshine versus
Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars, yes. No, and the other ones will be on proper sports. You understand? And some of about 90% of them will be on proper sports.
Yes.
People are encouraged to hook on to these things and see the best of Nigerian football.
For now, it's very free. Propel is very free.
Yes, it's free. It's free. So that let's go to start time. The better
start time has a Christmas promotion.
Promo, yes. Let's go in there and see the best of Nigerian football. Okay, it's not just it's not good enough for us to sit down at home and just have this blanket opinion. Oh, there's nothing good in Nigeria. Okay, but when you see some of these matches, look at how thrilling the Kano Pillars versus Gombe match, an away game. You had 7 goals in that. And what is football meant for? The truth about football is the goals.
Yes.
Imagine spectators 7 times they're jubilating for goals. I mean, it's wonderful.
And five of them coming from one player.
And 5 of them coming from one player and an away team for that matter. You understand? So I think there is a lot of things. Can any good thing come out of Nazareth? The answer is yes. Okay, we are beginning to produce skills, produce drills around the domestic league. Let people get hooked up to the domestic league, Michelle.
I like it that even you are coming hard on match commissioners and officials who fail to apply the rules. You are referring them or recommending them to the NFF, the parent body, so that appropriate look is taken on some of the issues. That is a good one. If you ask
me. The board is not relenting on its efforts, to sanitize the game itself, because it starts from these basic fundamentals. Okay, the rules, everybody getting into place. Once we can get it right and everybody knows what their responsibilities are, then we can then build, on it. Okay, so I think we are the very basic stage where a lot of things you need to cross, dot all the I's and cross all the T's, so that we can get it right from the foundational level. Match commissioner, what are your responsibilities? The reserve referee, what are your responsibilities? The center referee, so that we all know what we are supposed to do. If you don't do it, we hammer you. So that others will learn.
This your hammer. I hope. What's the weight of this your hammer?
But you're seeing it all over the place. It's not just me. It's the board. You understand?
I know.
It's a decision taken by the board. You understand that we need to get it right. Okay, the NFF's president has set a standard for us that we need to fit into, and I think so far so good. We are not resting on our oars.
Yes, it's not only setting a standard for you. I'm happy that you guys had a retreat and the NFF president was present and did make some germane points. But I was also happy with your response to him that the national team should accord a place for home-based players. Can you elaborate on that? What were you telling him?
No, you see, I made a statement last. I said, empirically, the last time Nigeria won the Nations Cup, it was under the late Stephen Keshi.
Yes.
Okay, and you had 3, 4, 5 domestic players that were drafted into that team. Okay,
yeah.
And that time the league was still the same way. Oh, Nigerian league has no players and the rest. But the ones that were drafted in, they proved themselves. And we won. In fact, it is the goal scored by Umba that gave us the Nations Cup.
Yes,
that was a very bold step that was taken by the late Stephen Keshi.
Yes,
I thought that we'll build on that kind of thing. Market where you go in favor, you go repeat them. That's what it be. You understand? Now, we have done it once. We won the Nations Cup. And since then, we just jettisoned everything about the domestic league. And since then, have we won anything?
No.
No.
It's
So
10 years now, and they are saying we should do it again. So let's do it again the way we do it again.
Exactly. These players, you never can know whether they are stars until you give them an opportunity.
Yes.
In those days, under Westerhoff, myself, Abdul Sule, Dema Fuludu, all of them, we were all playing in the domestic league.
Okay.
And we all being called to the national team. You go there, you give them a fight. So those coming in will know that it's not just we have people that can play your wing.
More than that, the foreign-based players, they have a feel with such meetings. They have a feel of what it takes playing in Africa.
Exactly. So by the time you train with Surugede, and he kicks you 2 or 3 times, you will now understand that Nigerian African football is different from what you see there. You understand? So it gets them toughened, it gets them prepared mentally and physically for all these African qualifiers.
So did you guys recommend a certain percentage, maybe 20%, 15%?
Yes, honestly, to start with, if we have 25% of because let's look at it actually. What is the essence of inviting 25 foreign-based players or 30 foreign-based players?
Expensive shit.
Yes, it is expensive to do that. Why don't you at least bring 20? You understand? Let the rest come from so that if they are not even qualified to play, you only play with 20 players in one game, isn't it so?
Yes.
The best you can play is make a change. Maybe you play with 15 at a particular game. That is the same set. You make 5 changes. 11 plus 5 is about, how many is that? 16 or thereabout.
Yeah, 16.
Okay? Yes, that is the highest you can use in a particular game. So why don't you invite the best leg, 80%, and bring the best legs from the domestic league, 20%, so that you see that is there will be that the hybrid product of mixing the home and the away will give you something. It brings an hybrid that can withstand the continent. That is because you must qualify from this continent for you to go and play in Europe, or what they call it, a World Cup. Okay? So it takes the home, that is, you must have a DNA of the home, what it looks like to play in Africa. Let me give you an example. No team in Lesotho has ever beaten a Nigerian club side before, either in the Champions League or in the continental team.
Yeah, but we forced them to a draw at home.
Yeah, you understand? When I was in Rangers, we defeated them there, the best team there. You understand? So why will a collection of those domestic players from there come and be misbehaving with our national team?
Yeah, I like that. He says misbehaving.
That's the truth. It's not right.
It's not right.
So let us try the other side. Imbibe the best legs we have here.
And the best legs you have here, once they are exposed, they go out to get more money.
Exactly. No, you see, no. Look, once they say in the Bible, they say, teach a child the way he will go. Yeah. When he's he will not depart from it. Your Marcus, the Finidi, the Babangidas, you understand? They all had a very good dose of the domestic thing. Davidson,
let me just stop you there, and our listeners they've been waiting for you. Let's hear them this morning. Hello.
Okay.
I've been waiting to call you.
Yeah, we are sorry. This is Pastor T. Yes.
Yes, sir. I want to ask you a question to extend to Okada himself.